One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Bearcats will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Knights offense will have the ball first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, running back gets to give. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. He fakes it. He's going to throw it. So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Cincinnati's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's so...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Sorsby. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll loft one deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in. Just when you thought that ball was out of reach, nothing appeared to be out of his reach there.
Yeah, he says just throw it up and I'll go get it. To track the ball all the way down the field and dive and lay out with that body control, that is a special catch.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed.
Touchdown, UCF! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Makes a man miss. Runs through a tackle. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To throw, it's Sorsby. He wants to take the top off. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Runs through the tackle. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Finds the tight end. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun. Wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Allen. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the 1st down, moving the sticks.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Bearcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for this offense.
And nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. After settling for 3 on that first drive, you want to give the other side a big momentum boost, a big confidence builder. Kick another one. It's 3rd and goal. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. That brings them to within 1. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wants to adjust the pattern. Jackson gonna throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Nixon.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Knights. A great catch and run for 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure coming. That quarterback was doing his best Houdini, escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to it. The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Walker. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking for a crease, it's Montgomery. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. He wants to change this route. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Burke. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Knights want to crank the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And back to the air on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Finds space on the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Jackson will throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Nice move there. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Connection to the right. Oh, and he ruins the Bink-hater with a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. He might want another play. Jackson gonna throw it. Here's a hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Moves away as he feels pressure. Rolling right and going deep. Makes a grab on the shot. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Offense in a bunch formation. On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off to stop the threat. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Snagged in the middle. It's Caldwell. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, the receiver was able to make the catch on the slant throw, and then he got north right away. He creased the defense with his speed, picking up extra yardage after catching the slant.
Looking for a man. It's Sorsby. Fires to the big fella. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
They'll leave it with him. Breaks the tackle. Gets it past the marker. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Burke. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Throwing on the run. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Reads it, fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. Sets up the screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Finds his man. It's Nixon. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. The Knights headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll get rid of it. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Nixon. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Really good start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. They've created some space. They'll snap it from the 36. Got it in the middle. It's Burke. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Jackson will throw. Makes the catch. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here comes the hurry up. Wants to throw on first down. Now improvising. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly, but when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. The official says no good. After the missed field goal, still an 8-point game, and guys, more importantly, still a 1-possession game. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Knights will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Fires to the big fella. Running through contact. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go?
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance.
Oh, he's got some space.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's
looking for the end zone, and he won't find it. The sack, and the lead remains at 2. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Might as well stick with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Finds his back in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
That's caught. It's Burke. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Knights are rolling down the field. Looking to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Working that left side. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Gets it out quickly. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their... Oh, the ball's on the ground! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The Bearcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
42, Spider.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now on 3rd down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Quickly out to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turning it on. The 20. The inside. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Great example of complementary football there. First, the defense comes away with the takeaway, and then offensively, you go to the ground game, being physical at the point of attack, running it in for a touchdown, and now you have the lead with not a lot of time left. They've now put all the pressure back on their opponent.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Jackson will throw. Floating away. Got his man on the right. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Knights will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Catch in the middle, it's Wade. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Going to try to get it himself. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways, and they haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the scramble. It took a little longer than they would have liked, but maybe that's the play that's really going to sort of spark this offense and really maybe get this guy going more on the ground.
The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the screen. At the 20, he's got space. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
Touchdown, UCF! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the fourth quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
He's got it for the 2. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Royer. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Smashes ahead. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Bearcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Allen. Oh, what a cut. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And some backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back. They fake it again. Pretty soon you keep faking it. It's not really a fake. And he's got it. It's a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down.
How about that? 4th down, I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the first down, and now Palmer just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent.